the wave will just, we can't resist the wave of letting people go, the wave of outgrowing people, places, and situations that don't serve us. Where you are planted is not where you have to remain rooted. Outgrowing people, outgrowing situations, outgrowing everything that you feel like is not for you can be kind of hard. It's like when you're familiar with something, you don't want to let it go, you don't want to see it go, but your flesh sometimes wants to keep on holding on to that thing. Your flesh wants to drag it back to you. We can all grow comfortable with that, and outgrowing that place, outgrowing where we are, it's totally normal. A lot of times people say that it's something that's not normal to outgrow a person, to outgrow a place. It's something that's not normal. And honestly, that's not true. If you're not growing, then you're not really moving to the next level. You're not really giving yourself room to reach that goal or that dream that you want to achieve. A lot of times it can be hard to outgrow people, to outgrow places. These are people that we love. These are places that we were so attached to, especially like with jobs. We feel like we're so attached to this job because it's what's been bringing in the money. It has been something that we have been sticking to for some of us for the past 25 years, 30 years. That is a long time. That is centuries of being normal and sticking to what is normal because of fear of moving on to something else. And this is not to like bash people that have jobs that they have stuck with for 30 years, 25 years plus. This is just a statement to people that know that they're in those jobs, know that they're in those situations that don't bring them happiness, and are still choosing to stick with them. Stuck in relationships based on, oh, I've been with this person for so amount of years and this is all I know, this is all that I feel like I deserve. And truly, honestly, that's not all you deserve, especially if this person is not treating you right, this person is not at your level. You see that every year you find yourself growing, every year you find yourself moving to the next level, and the person that you're in a relationship with is just holding you back, pulling you down. And not necessarily to blame the other person. It's always important that we take accountability for where we are in life, but you have to change the people that you interact with in order to move to the next level. Setting boundaries. You know that you have to work, or you know that you have an important meeting one day. Why would you go out the day before just to risk being tired? Another person is not respecting your boundaries. How are you respecting your boundaries? Are you following through with the boundaries that you are placing down for yourself? Are they respecting the fact that you have certain standards for yourself, or are they complaining about how your standards and your boundaries aren't convenient for them? That could be a sign that you're outgrowing that person. Outgrowing a job. Oh my gosh. I feel like we all have been here. We all have been at jobs that we know dang well we don't like these jobs. We know dang well that these supervisors ain't for us, and we just sitting there sticking around just because it's what pays the bills. Like, nah. If you don't want to work the weekend, find a job that doesn't allow or require you to work the weekend. If you don't want to work on Monday, find a job that does not require you to work on Mondays. Having hobbies, anything can happen, and that skill that you've been sitting on for so long can be turned into something that can benefit you in the long run. In the long term, it can turn out to be something that is a total success for you. We all have friends that we consider to be very close to us. We've known these people for so long, and honestly, I feel like people kind of downplay friendship. I don't want to say that a friendship can be deeper than someone that you're actually sexually involved with, but it gets to a point where your friendships could be, the friendship breakups be so, they be worse than actual breakups. So, well, they can be, especially if you know this person for so long, you've been around this person for so long, and you and this person are just bound to each other. You feel like this person is considered to be your brother or your sister. Your parents know these people, your siblings know these people, and even that could take effect on them when you stop being friends with this person, because the people around you have seen that, hey, what happened to so and so? They start to question, where this person is, or why you haven't been hanging out with this person lately. And it's kind of hard to explain that, you've kind of just outgrown the person, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just understanding that you don't have to explain yourself to people. You don't have to explain why you're not friends with certain people. We all evolve to new levels in our life. We all have to leave certain things behind. You outgrowing people, you outgrowing situations is a sign that you're growing. It's a sign that you're moving to a new level, and you don't have to have a problem with things that you outgrow, and you don't have to feel like you need to explain a reason why you outgrown certain situations. It's just the understanding that you yourself have been acquiring new knowledge. You yourself have been learning more about yourself. You yourself have been being more aware of how you affect other people. So you no longer gossip. You no longer worry about what someone else has going on. You no longer put yourself down. You can also outgrow putting yourself down. And when you stop putting yourself down, you see that you start to honestly feel better. I always say this, you'll start to feel better, you start to look better. And it's not about looking better, it's about what's going on internally. Everything that you have going on internally will reflect on the outside. And I just want to ask the question, the people that you surround yourself with, do you feel motivated by these people? The job that you have, do you feel motivated by this corporation? Do you feel motivated by anything? And that's just a question that I wanted to ask. My battery's about to die, so I gotta go.